Everybody, hi. Welcome afternoon, welcome to Life with Wanda. Y'all, we finna do a garden update. Um, Today is what is it? June the 15th, 2027. Okay, y'all. I have been really busy, really busy. Uh, as and things, yeah, the garden pretty much is overgrown. It is overgrown. Yeah. The camera seems, I don't know what it is. It seems to like this better. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Yeah, so I started a few weeks ago down here, but we supposed to be predicted to get rain and stuff like that. Um, about 3 weeks ago, it's supposed to be like every day. So some of the stuff in here I can make out, some of it I can't. I'm gonna be honest, but I do know there's corn. I do know there's corn, and I got some beans growing. So I'm gonna spend today. I was off this weekend, and did I get out here? No. Mm-mm. And see, I've been chopping these things. I don't know what this is. This is a wild weed. Every time I chop them down, hold on. Every time I chop it down. Hey, Miss Sandra James, welcome in. Good morning. Um, it grows back. So last week I think I chopped like 3 or 4 down. They were so thick and tall. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't give you know what I don't give it a chance to grow because I know I didn't plant it here. So like I say, this is a walkthrough of the garden. I got my hand and hoe right here. Well, put like this. We're gonna keep it. Yeah, everything overgrown. I'm gonna be honest. Uh, I'm trying to think. Um, I forgot what I planted here. Yeah, hold on. But the one thing I do want to get for right now, I know, well, I ain't gonna take it for granted. I want to get my tomatoes off. Yesterday we went to church. Everything was fine. Had a good time at church. And did I come out here? No, because it was a little hot, but I was being lazy at the same time. So like I said, I know this is corn. So by the end of the day, put like this, maybe half of this is gonna be cleared out of the weeds. I see some flowers back here. Um, Let me see. It may be squash. I don't know, but I do definitely know that that's. Hold on. That this is. Hold on. What is this? Corn. Uh, and so last week I was. Hold on. I well, I've been doing little stuff, a little time at a little bit at a time. So this is my persimmon tree. She's doing better. She ain't nothing wrong with her, but the rain did help her. She is a little bit taller, y'all. I think I named her. You know what I did name her? I named her Respucia. So Respucia is taller than me. Yes, cause she stayed at my height last year. So really, her growth has just come in the past few months. Yeah, so I'm gonna say Respiration may be 6 feet tall, y'all. What y'all think? Welcome in, Nichols family, Nichols extra. Hold on, Nichols journey. Look, welcome in, family. That's what I'm gonna call you because that's what I always want to call you, family. Welcome in, everybody. But yeah, girl has been working. Girl has been lazy. I'm for real. I ain't gonna say I've been just working. And I came in to do an update on the watermelon wars. Oh gosh, y'all. Oh, we look. This is hubby's garden, a watermelon patch. I see a couple of y'all. Hold on, can I go? Yes, I can go in. Hold on. Can I zoom in? Hold on. Y'all see her? I'm just gonna lower the trap her. I got a handheld trap her. Oh, I know he. Hold on. I know he happy. Y'all, this his. Hold on. Am I even getting the right angle? There we go. This his little watermelon patch. Yeah. And y'all know what his help? I'm be honest. The rainwater. The rainwater is what his helped. So of course, this is the grapevine. Yep, this is a grapevine. This is the muscadine grapevine right here. So, hold on. I'm proud of my grapevine because I take care of it. Hold on. Hold on. Mm, got a little bit, got a little bit, come on around and watching where I step. Because if I see a snake guy, I drop this tripod and run. Oh, we got a little bit. Just a little bit, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I'm right here up on it. Yeah. So, of course, what I want to get is on the other side of this. So, actually, we can come on around. And actually, tell you what, y'all. I'm going to come in and I'm going to trim some of this. This is going to be done today. This is going to trim. This is going to restore energy back to the roots so it can grow. Not saying grow, but put all this energy into the grapes. Into the grapes and stuff like that. So, yeah, all this is going to be trimmed back. All this is going to be trimmed back. So, like, right, I'm going to be honest. Right here. All this is going to be gone. All this is going to be gone. Yep. So I know gardening is about patience. You gotta have patience to be in the garden. We got a little basil right here. Hold on. We got a little basil right here. Like I say, it has overgrown. Yes, I have let it overgrown, But I ain't seeing. Oh, here you go. And of course, hold on. An enemy has crept up in my garden, y'all. And I'm gonna show y'all. Now, when we first started gardening, when we first moved here and I made this my little garden spot, and I know this is, I'm gonna zoom in on it. I know I can get over here to it. Y'all see that right there? Hold on. Let me step over here because I don't think. Hold on. Let me go back. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. We'll go to it. Right there. Y'all know what that is? I have plenty of it in my yard, and I'm not happy. That is poison ivy. How it got in the garden, I do not know. I don't know. Flip it all around to me. I don't know. Welcome here, y'all. So, the yard is severely overgrown. Albert did not produce any peaches. He didn't produce any buds. So, I'm just gonna go through and trim them up. But he is providing shade for the. Now look, I had some baskets over my strawberry plants, and I had some flowers. Hold on. But yeah, the main thing I know what I wanted to get from out of here was we were gonna step on over here in here. Ain't nothing in here. Is these two be? It should be 2 or 3 from the other day. Hold on, let me flip it all around. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Right up in here. Y'all can't be afraid to get your own stuff line. To harvest your stuff. And I think, am I getting the right angle? Hold on. So we just gonna clip it off the vine. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Folks don't call you. And I know, hold on, my clip was a lock. Ain't that something? Because I had stereo, well. So, y'all gonna see. And it's a good time to get out here and go pruning. It was supposed to rain a little yesterday. It didn't do. We're gonna go on and hold on. Get back in here. Take this beauty. So yeah, it fell to the ground. Oh, it's small. It's smaller than what I expected. It is. I'm thinking this is I don't want to say a Cherokee purple. I forgot what kind of plant we planted here. Yeah. And I got a few more to get. Oh, This one right here is a beauty. Shoot. Look at this one. Look at this one. If you're gonna come out here in your garden, you need to get out here early in the morning. When I say early in the morning, basically with sunrise or before sunrise. Right here. This beauty right here. She ain't blushing. She ain't turning red. What y'all think? I ought to leave her on here? I could let her turn red on the counter. And here go another one. Oh man, God. Okay. And yeah. Oh, that's good. Hold on. It ain't agreeing with the angle of my camera. It keeps saying something about rotation. That's a beauty. That is a beauty. Let me put my hand on it, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome in. I just wanted to come in and talk. Well, here go one right here going. Hold on. Since I am off today. Here go another one. Okay. See, I told you they be hiding and they look is in the grapevine. Or the grapevine is coming on over to it. And so I do have a few right there. Yeah. And what I've been meaning to do was come back in with another tomato cage to help support it. I'm not gonna chop it off. I could chop it off to make it bush out, but we're gonna let it be. And I see something down here has been trampled on, even though everything is overgrown. I can tell some stuff down out here has been trampled on. And we're gonna hold on. Y'all know something. Y'all know when I made my breakfast omelet, and I did not have. I had onion in my hand when I was gathering all of the ingredients. Why y'all left me? Tell me I left my tomato. I had to look. What? Yeah, you had to tell me I left my tomato. Yeah, even though it's small, hey, it's mine. It's fresh. Look at it. Yeah. But back to the hubby. When he did the breakfast omelet, I had prepared everything for him. And like I say, I had the onion in my hand, but I forgot to get the green onion, I forgot to get the onion. I had it in my hand, but trying to get everything and carry everything in my hand without having a basket. Hi Kevin. Hey, Miss Brenda. Oh, lead it to Miss Brenda. Okay, I will. And she just pretty. Both of them. I'm gonna flip y'all back around. Hold on. It ain't working. So, shouldn't nothing be dry out here? Hold on. I'm trying to see. Y'all see it. Actually, yeah. That's a beauty on its own. Just to look and see it. And like I say, it's next to some basil down there. I did plant some basil. Let me get what you call it? Let me get some. I don't need no hoe or nothing. I just while I'm doing my while I'm doing my watermelon. No. I'm gonna have to get a wide one. Hold on. Well, this will work. I don't know where. Y'all know I have garden supplies everywhere, all over the garden. So, I'll be honest. Okay. Yeah, that's the pear tree. I did not get in the pears this year at all. And see, that's a gas lawnmower, but I'm going to use mine. I'm going to show you. Hold on. So here I am. Right here. Got a little bit of, what they say, weeds and stuff like that. But husband got some growth. I guess I got, look, here go some of mine. I ain't saying y'all. Pull some of these weeds and stuff like that out. I thought I had more than it in there, but I don't. Okay, yeah. But it's been hot here, and I've been trying to keep it watered. Husband said he was watering it. Let's flip it around. But look, what y'all think? He said he was coming out here watering He wanna win. He wanna win watermelon wars. That's all. Because, like I say, let me move this out the way. There's one, two, three, four. Had one right there. Yeah, but yeah, I am going to see. Here's poison ivy right here. Hold on. I can't. I can see, but see, we've been here living here a while. But this is poison ivy. Poison ivy has never entered the garden bed. It has never. Even though I had another enemy in the garden bed, but I haven't seen it in a couple of years. But this is definitely poison ivy, y'all. It's normally, here you go. Normally in this spot right here. Yep. And sometimes, I'm gonna say, it be, hold on. My little finger don't want to work. Hold on. I know I got the scissors in my hand. Okay, there you go. Hey, y'all. Hey. Welcome in, everybody. Who else in here? Grant's family. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, okay. Well, I think you been Sandra Foolish. Look, so I be trying to catch some of y'all. Some of y'all, I be in the bushes too. I just let y'all play while I work. Yeah. So, something has gotten a hold. I noticed last week when I was out here, everything was green, but then everything, I'm going to come in and clip this and clean it up. Yeah. It was hot last week, but we did get some rain, but we didn't get, look, a few weeks, we did not get nearly what they projected. Y'all probably like, ooh, me wonder. And remember, this was one of the blueberry bushes. This ain't nothing but weeds in here. I've been busy, y'all. Forgive me. Ooh, forgive me. My husband been coming out harvesting the produce and stuff like that. And now look, my what is this? They came back. I was wondering. I almost started to throw this away. All I gotta do is just come in here and pull out the weeds and stuff like that. I did. I almost just cut it out. I almost decided the moms throw that away. Oh, I got it right here in my hand. I'm for real. So basically, like for my schedule, I pretty much have to get out here like at sunrise. I pretty much have to be out here to get stuff. What I want to say, I pretty much would have to get out here at sunrise to be cool. I done had breakfast a little bit. Well, I done had breakfast, ain't no little bit nothing. I done had breakfast, and so what else? Just that's the cool. One of the coolest time. One of the best times to be out here is early in the morning to go ahead and get your gardening chores done. Now I can say that right there. Whew, like I said, this may not get done today, but it's gonna get done this week. And then, oh y'all look, look! I forgot about you. I forgot my surprise tomato plant. I threw the water hose on it. I need to put a tomato cage on it. But like I say, how a tomato plant grew, and it got grapes on here. We're gonna let it stay right there. It seems to like that. It seems to like that. Where is it? Put it like that. But basically, yeah, I have to get out here because I know my work schedule. I have to get out here early in the morning. And do little chores. I'm not trying to overwhelm myself. It is enough just trying to overwhelm myself thinking I just gotta get it done. You can put stuff off to another day. Yeah. I'm serious. But I'm gonna mow the yard this morning. It's cool. At first it was when I was walking a little bit, I was over to someone's house. Like it got thorns in it, but it don't. Hey, simple family lifestyle. Welcome in, everybody. Y'all remember to hit that thumbs up button as y'all come in. I appreciate y'all coming. This was just an impromptu live to let y'all know who. This is the garden's nightmare. Now this right here, yeah, this is overgrown. This is my little 3 stackable tier thing. And what I did was I put some herbs in here. That's here. I got a surprise for y'all. Let's see. I don't need no surprise walking this way. But okay. Um yeah. Here go. I was out here looking at Bernice the other day. Bernice doing good. Hold on. I told y'all, hold on. I put everything that was in organza bags. This was a little one. It may have gotten, I mean, it may not have fully developed. But I put, as far as my nectarines, here go one right here. The snakes love to hang out over here in this area. See, here go one right here, go a nectarine right here. I'm waiting to get a little bit bigger. Oh, here go another one, y'all. Here go another one. And then here go um one. Actually, it's okay, just one. One right here. Yeah. 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 So, the rain that we got, now I'm gonna tell you something. It poured It poured down. When was that? Friday. Oh, let me show y'all her. It poured down Friday. Look at this boy. Y'all see Max over there in the dirt. Max, say hey to the people. Max, say hey to the people. Now look, he raised his. Now Sky used to raise her little paw. Yes, my friend, I got a lot of work to do. Okay, so while we at it, I zoomed in to show y'all. Okay, now like I said, he had somebody over here a few weeks ago to do some trimming, cutting down stuff from this tree right here overhead. Uh huh. But here's hubby's grapevine. We're gonna be happy. Mm-hmm. Let me come around this way. I got my hand on. Oh yeah. Hold on, where I see it. There go. He go a little bit right here. Oh, here they go. Here you go, y'all. Hold on. That's too close. Well, not really. Yeah, I see them grapes. And ain't nothing gonna be better than having grapes fresh from your own backyard, because the problem that I run into in the grocery stores is, hold on, see my hand, is the produce not being fresh enough. I'm for real. I've got green grapes and thinking that they soft. Get home and taste them. Y'all, some of y'all in the grocery store, y'all do the taste test, but I know my situation ain't trying to get fired. But anyway, get home and the grapes and stuff are sour. So yeah, I got a lot of work to do. But like I say, don't get overwhelmed by what you see before you. Don't. That's any of us. Don't get overwhelmed because it got to be done. It's just time and patience, plan everything out. Like this little area right here, and plus, of course, since I've seen them. Well, hold on. 2 weeks ago, what? It's been 3 weeks now since we saw this. Well, I kind of got a sighting of it when it withered away, but it shed its skin right here close to the back of the house. So I like to watch the forecast, and I do have what is right here. I ain't gonna be trying to show you. Bam, got some snake away. It's not close to my tomato now. I got some snake away right here. Plus, I got some mothballs already crushed up. So I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to come and weed eat. They're not gonna weed eat my area over here. This is gonna all be done by where you at? By my hoe. Right here. Right right here. I'm gonna do that all with this. I'm gonna have to put on some gloves because sometimes I overdo it. And what I mean by that is I get blisters and stuff on my hand when I don't wear gloves. I do like for my hands to touch the dirt. Now, my husband, like I said, see, all this overgrown. Ain't a snake could be, ain't no telling. And yeah, but the person who came in to what I want to say, to help him, well, to trim down the trees and stuff like that. Maxwell, say hey. He like being out here with me. He done already been out here once for about 45 minutes, about 30 minutes. But the person cut down the poison ivy. They were I'm looking at the area where he cut it down at. Before we had the fence put up, I used to be able to manage to get back behind the shed and trim that poison ivy and then take my hand rake and go along that fence over there because it's almost like two fences back to back, but they have to put the fence, I think, a foot apart. So, I used to get the poison ivy down myself. I did. I used to. Cause I used to just, it's ugly. But, the back to the person who cut it down. You wanna go in the house? He cut it down, but guess what? He left it hanging. You wanna go in the house? Go on. He left it hanging. Hold on. He left it. He gone in. He left the poison ivy. He left the tree branches to the poison ivy hanging, and so I was a little bit frustrated. That's why I like to be here when stuff get done. You paying somebody for a job, and he didn't. That would have been one less thing I would have had to do. You know what I'm saying? That would have been one less thing to do. So here's my battery. That battery's gonna go to my electric lawnmower. I will put it out. And I'm not gonna get overheated out here. I'm gonna take my time, even if I have to do what they say, just a few 10-15 minutes at a time, getting it done, little by little, because this needs to be tamed. This week. And while y'all out there in the garden, put your tools back where they came from. I did a video last summer, about being out in the garden and stuff like that. Have you something to eat out there, while you're out there. Some watermelon, some cucumbers. Have you some good water. Have you some cold water. Have you a towel, a hat, some shades on, some gloves, stuff like that. Y'all, we all need to be safe out here. It is going to be hot. And this is so strange because I'm gonna be honest. Let me go back out here to my mom's. Last year this time, we were still cool. I remember. I do remember. I'm gonna sit right here on the bench. I remember. We were still cool. We were still cool, and it was still cool in early July. Yep. Yeah. So we're gonna have a hot summer, and summer is what, I think June 21st. Yeah. Hey, who is this? Keegan, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah. So I got some trimming, some pruning, some mowing, some getting the weeds out the garden, everything overgrown. I ain't the only person. Some people like to show a very well manicured garden, but this is reality over here. You understand? I'm for real. But like I say, ain't nobody volunteering to help. That's why I say break stuff down and do what you can. Ain't nobody trying to come and help you out in your garden. They'll want your produce, but they ain't for a label. I'll be honest, ain't nobody gonna try to come and help you. Because it's like when I get out here in my garden, it's like being in another zone. Hey, JTM, welcome in, JTM. How are you doing? Welcome in. Now, since I know like one of the major spots in my yard where poison ivy does grow, and sometimes it will get as thick as my thumb. I don't put any chemicals in there. I use natural fertilizer. Can y'all see me? I use natural fertilizers. I hadn't seen you, J-Tam, in a good while, J-Tam. J-Tam at work, my woo. Yeah, and plus, you know what? I was on vacation from YouTube for a good little minute. Everything is fine. J10. I was on vacation from YouTube, and I haven't even done any diamond painting. Now I do need to come in and show y'all because it's time. It is beyond time for me to It's beyond time for me to What I want to say, to roll it and go ahead and seal it. I already showed the sealing that I was going to use, the sealer that I was going to use. So I've been thinking about how I'm going to set it up. Cause I wouldn't mind doing all. I think I got 4 projects. I wouldn't mind doing all 4 at in the same at the same. We know what I'm saying. Same day. I'm not gonna I'm gonna let them dry and stuff like that. Cause one of them already has its frame, but I need to come in and show y'all how I'm going to roll it and seal it. It'll be my first time. Mhm. Yep. It's gonna be my first time. So of course that it'll be my first time. I may do it as a live. Who knows? Who is this? Hey, Ten, welcome in. Ten, welcome in, y'all. Y'all, give your hands. Give some hearts out to the educated natural. Welcome in. It's glad to see you, and congratulations on the house, Ten. I look. You never get settled in. You never can get everything done when you buy a house. You never can get everything done. Um, in less than even in 6 months, it may take over a year for you to get your house the way you want it. It may take you over a year to get your house the way you want it. I mean, I helped my sister with her house. I mean, she had a house brick from ground up, and Lord, that was a process. I know that is not a process I want to go through, man. Cause oh my God, that was a big ordeal, stuff. Yeah, you happen to be there when folks. Like I said, she had a house built from the ground up. They supposed to be there building, and they not, cause you at work. They supposed to be in there, but you, let's say you just come home on lunch. Well, where y'all at? Stuff like that. So, but I just, yeah, this is real. This is a nightmare. It's a lot going on out here in this backyard. But I was off the weekend, and it did, like I said, it poured down Friday, which I think Rasputia, which is the persimmon tree, I think that gave her a height. Cause other than that, before then she was still my height. Sorry about that. I'm trying to want to say now, like I said, this little marigold thing. I almost, hold on, where you at? I almost threw it away until that came out last week, and I saw these. Yeah, I had another one. I don't know where it's at. It was in red. But yeah, I may look. I don't telling. I may have thrown it away, but yeah. So it's a summer gonna kick off this weekend, which is Father's Day. Congrats. Well, how you want to say? How you want to say? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, grandfathers. Even if you are in the role of a father, was in church, anything. Happy Father's Day early to you all. Yep. So yeah. No, like I said, people not gonna want to volunteer to help you in your garden, but when it comes time to get the food, oh yeah, they'll help. So I'm just being for real, for real, for real. So it's just mono something sort of more. Gardening is all about patience, And then I mean, this is life be life in. So I don't expect my husband to come out here and help 100% with my garden. That's just reality. I don't. He just like my mama last year when I did her garden. All they knew is I was pulling stuff, harvesting stuff up out of her garden and stuff like that, and bringing it in the house and all like that. She didn't know what I had planted. So just like him, the first harvest, and I did not show, was 3 cucumbers last week. Did I see them cucumbers? I saw them on the counter, but as far as harvesting them, no, because I've been just that busy. So that's. But like I say, I know my schedule. The best time for me is early, super early in the morning to get out here and do some gardening work. Uh-huh. But I'm gonna be careful, y'all. I ain't gonna use the gas lawnmower. I got my own. Do I need to pull it out and show y'all? I got my own lawnmower that I bought from Walla World. I'm for real. I bought myself an electric lawnmower. I sure did. Let me see. I brought my keys out so I got the, like I said, hold on. Because here go the battery, and I think the key to it already in there. I keep the key in there. Because stuff get what's the word, misplaced around. That's anybody. That little red key will, shoot, you lose it in a heartbeat. Yeah, for real. And this phone will overheat in a minute. I used the last. No, you know what? Yeah, I did use it last year when I mowed the yard, and I showed y'all. I don't shoot. If I got the energy to do the more, hold on, of the yard, I'll do it. I'm trying to think which key. Hold on. No, I mean, yeah. I'm putting my lawnmower out for y'all. I hadn't had look. I know I ain't had a chance to use it yet. Yeah. I was gonna use it a few weeks ago before we got all that rain. Hold on. Uh, Y'all want to see her? Don't mind the mess. Hold on. Here she go. Did my lawnmower. And the battery will go, hold on, right here. And see, he got a red key right here. The battery will go right there. Right, the battery will go right here, and here's the red key. It got to be in there. And then it has a bag on the back. Yep.